form.
Yeah, definitely. And we are live. Oh yeah, we're live now.
Yep. I don't know if anyone's even in the chat or anyone's around.
I'll what I might do, man, I'll just run in. I'll grab my tablet so I can just keep an eye on the chat and see if anybody
Awesome
comes in as well. Let me get going.
So, what all do you collect?
I'll be back in 2 seconds. I'll grab the missus phone and chuck it on as well.
Okay.
All good. So, with these streams, Jason, we're just going to do a bit of a chat and a build stream.
Yeah.
I reckon. Keep it simple.
Yeah. And I talked to Basil Bricks that's over in Perth. And
Yep.
he's down for doing like a city tour too, so that's cool.
Oh, he's going to do a city tour?
Yeah, did you look at his city? It is awesome.
Yeah, there's a lot of detail in it.
Yeah.
It's actually sort of beautiful to look at, really.
Yeah, one of the things I really like about it is he took that extra effort to like put in tons of foliage.
Yeah. Honestly, I think it's the first time, like, I haven't seen another city that's got that sort of, it definitely adds a bit more, a different feel to it.
Yeah.
Dallas. All right. So
Here we go.
What do you? You're good. Have you? My tablet's flat, man, so I won't be able to watch the chat unless I sort of turn back to the computer and have a quick look.
Yeah, I've got the chat pulled up too.
Okay.
I just
Sweet,
got
sweet.
mine. So I can check it.
All right, all good, all good.
So is it on
These
the Town
things are-
City channel?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
No worries.
So the new stream, like, they always start off a little bit slow, so it's always good.
Oh, good.
And it's like 7
Good,
a.m.
just-
on a Saturday here in the States, so everyone's asleep.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
I thought so.
Yeah, it's only 7 p.m. here.
Yeah, I know. So yeah, WA, you're 2 hours behind, aren't you?
Now, where are you at? What part of Australia?
I'm in Western Australia, in Perth.
Okay.
So he's where Basil Bricks is.
Oh, okay.
But how long are you over there for, Dallas? You just seeing the missus?
Yeah, I've just come over for the weekend. I'm going to be back Monday afternoon.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So just come over here for a friend's birthday weekend.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Have you bought anything this week or recently? Have you been still going to looking for those sets to be reduced?
I have picked up 13 of the sand base plates. I've been going around all of the shops and I found one over here in WA, so I've added that to the collection as well.
Oh, okay. So is that the same in the States too, Jace? The sand base plates have been discontinued?
Yeah, they're on sale for $5. If you get a Pick-a-Brick cup, you can get them for $5 right now.
Oh,
wow,
okay.
That's good.
Yeah.
So, what size are you getting them? They're 32 by 32, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you going to use it for, Dallas?
I looked on eBay and they're like $20 a sheet already.
That's crazy.
20.
$20 a sheet.
Wonder what they're going for on Bricklink.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but I just bought them up because I only had like about 3 of those base plates, and when I get my city building, I want to actually have a decent little beach area set up.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but
A little bit
I
of.
don't know why Lego decided to bring out water and get rid of the sand.
I don't know. I suppose if there's a will
in a train yard.
Yeah, how many desert kits do they bring out compared to beach and water based? Like,
what's that?
Like when you look at it, they're getting rid of sand, but you need something to connect between the green and the blue, and they bring out so many like look at the latest minifigure kit. It was at the beach.
Yeah.
That's true too. A little.
Leave those out for a while.
Have you got that one? That's the one I would actually buy it. Apparently, I've seen the leaked pictures of the one that's supposed to come out this year. The activities one, and it's like got like whitewater rafting and all that sort of stuff, like a little bit more extreme sort of activities.
I saw that on Instagram, some leaked pictures.
Okay.
Yeah, it actually looks really cool, man. Like it'll be all cool stuff you'll be able to use for photos and that. Wonder.
So who's Superstar Destroyer?
I've got
you.
Oh. I bought the Fun at the Beach and I bought Fun at the Park. So I've got the last 2 sets that have come out.
Oh, okay. So, Jason just said, whose Star Destroyer is that? Can you hear us, man?
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my friend's one. Yeah, this is his Star Destroyer. He's also got the TIE Fighter and the B-Wing and the R2-D2. So,
nice.
So yeah, he's
very
been
good
for a bit. And when I arrived here, he was halfway through putting this one together, the Walker, the latest one.
Mm-hmm. Have they started putting any of that stuff on sale over there yet? The Last Jedi Star Wars. Has any of the Last Jedi Star Wars started going on sale yet?
Yeah, like these ones, these kits with the white. They had a big sale on at Big W a few months ago, and I bought one of every single set.
Okay.
Yeah.
What did they? What were they clearing them out? Oh.
Yeah, there was really good sales on.
Yeah, Walmart's been trying to clear a lot of this stuff out over here too. They haven't been selling that well. I mean, some people loved the movie and bought them, but I don't think enough people liked it to go out and, pay full price for them.
Yeah. Okay. So would, as far as like licensing and all that sort of stuff goes, they'd load mega dollars into it, wouldn't they?
What's that now?
Hang on. What's going on here?
For the price ratio, like price to part ratio, the Star Wars stuff hasn't been so bad lately. Like when you talk some of the city set price to part ratios, they're up there and sometimes even higher than what the Star Wars stuff has been.
Oh yeah. Yeah, like the new Mountain Police stuff is way too high.
Yeah.
Yeah, it has a higher price point than Star Wars, and they're having to pay, a royalty on Star Wars.
Yeah, I think it's crazy.
License fee.
There we are.
But then Star Wars is lending their licensing to everyone. Even Kinder Surprise has got Star Wars on it.
It's all just seems like it's just part of the big like marketing juggernaut. It really, isn't it?
Yeah, Disney, man, they're just trying to milk it for everything they can.
Everything it's worth.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Good old Disney.
Whenever the Last Jedi came out, they and I read this in Fortune magazine, but basically it was compared to like where Force Awakens was and then Rogue One was on sales whenever the Blu-rays came out. It was down 92%.
Wow.
So I don't know what that number equates to, but anytime you say something is down 92%, I don't know that. I mean, seriously, like Disney's got to take a step back and look and say, what did we do wrong?
Oh yeah.
I think there needs to be like 2.5 years between Star Wars episodes that are coming out, not this one every year. I think it's just they're overcapitalizing on the brand.
Definitely.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
And
I don't want that because I'm a Star Wars fanatic and I want to see one like every month if I could. But I get what you're saying is, the average mom and dad are only going to spend so much of their budget on toys, movies, things like that.
And merch.
And they're just like, hey, we just spent, hundreds of dollars on Star Wars toys this past Christmas. We're not going to buy anything again until next Christmas. Or they're just missing out on a lot of toy sales, a lot of merchandising sales, which is, kind of the bulk of where they make their money.
Funny you say that with the. Sorry, you go, Dallas.
Yeah.
No, I was just saying with all the. I did actually see in Big Dub today that all the Star Wars action figures and stuff like that were everything across the whole board was all reduced.
Yeah. Yeah, they're all
especially, and it was all. It must have been all the. Because it had like the Master Jedi, Luke Skywalker, like the old man one. So I'm just saying it must be from the Last Jedi.
Yeah. So Amazon has had like a lot of their Star Wars. I mean, they've had them on sale 20% off even before Christmas, which is kind of amazing. But now you can get a lot of that stuff at 30-40% off, and of course, all the buildable figures. I mean, you can find those for pennies on the dollar now and they're also going away. It was kind of a flop.
Oh, so they're like those almost like a Technic Bionicle sort of looking thing. Yeah, they're almost a little bit creepy looking. It's like a skeleton.
Epic fail on the epic fail.
Oh shit!
I've seen people on the second-hand market already trying to sell them, and they're like only asking for a quarter of what they would have paid, and they're not selling.
Yeah.
Oh, really? That bad?
Yeah, that bad. Like, no one wants them.
I mean, one of the good things about, like, Bionicle is Bionicle will have certain pieces and everything that you can actually transfer over into system and use for, decorative type accents or, like, take this Elves airship, for example. Like, the front of this, where's my camera? Like the front of this piece right here is like a Bionicle shoulder,
Oh, okay. Yep.
So, and if you look at that new hotel I'm building, I have these all above all the entrance, all the archways.
Dallas wouldn't have seen your hotel, man. You should probably blow his mind. Like, Dallas, wait till you see this, man. It's like, All of it, Jason's builds are like, he doesn't do them in halves. Like they're either like fucking epic or they're not.
Big flops. Are you on Instagram?
Yeah, he is, man.
I've got an Instagram. I'll have to come and check out your page. Like,
yeah. So is it the white hanger on the top of the hotel today?
Okay, have you put any pictures? You haven't put any pictures up of the dome, have you, Jace?
No, I've just started on it, but so basically, I'm going to be making it out of panels.
Oh wow!
Okay, nice.
And I'm doing panels just to keep the weight down.
So it sort of can support its own weight, sort of thing.
Yeah, and then it's just going to have Technic connectors, to hold it all in to go in a complete circle. But on top of this, I'm using gold brick or gold plates. So it's going to have gold plates all along here, so you won't see the majority of any of the color, but you'll just see the edges of the white, which will almost look like seam lines. So I think it'll look cool.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So on the inside of those, Jace, what sort of a frame have you got holding them together?
Basically just some Technic connectors.
Oh, look at that.
And
yeah, right.
Like regular axle rods.
So that'd actually keep it quite solid. It's not sort of.
It's really solid.
Awesome.
Yeah, it looks like you've done some really good building techniques there, man. Like, it's not like it's put together just slap happy. That looks really nice.
Well, you should see the rest of the building, man. I think last time he told me, I think it was about 5 or 6 feet tall.
Yeah.
Last time I seen it.
Wow. So what's the parts count going to be on this thing? Do you have any idea on just an estimate?
So right now, the floor has 1,152 pieces, and there's 11 floors right now, but then there's also a flight hangar, and then there's the base, and the base, we kind of figured it up. It has roughly about 6,500 pieces in it.
So basically you're pushing towards 30,000 pieces.
Yeah, and then but on top of actually I used the wrong word. The base will have about 4,000 pieces, and then the first floor, which is where the turrets are, that has about the 6,500 pieces.
Wow, dude, wow.
But yeah, I mean, the only way to do that though is you have lug bolt.
Very parts. The thing's gonna weigh a lot.
Yeah, so the base is triple reinforced just for weight purposes.
Are you intending on needing a trolley to sort of move it?
No, it's actually all modular. It all comes apart in about 10-pound sections.
Oh. They've definitely. So is it like sort of completely your brainchild, or is other people from the lug sort of helped you?
No, it's all mine.
Do you computer design any of it, or is it all just coming straight out of your head?
It's coming straight out of my head, which means I build a while and then I don't like it, so I rip some apart, and I rip it all apart, and I start over, and yeah, lots of that.
Yeah, that full credit to you, man, to build it out of your head. That's amazing.
Have you ever used LLD or anything, Jay?
I've tried, and I just need to find some time to sit down and actually learn how to use it. I watched some tutorials on YouTube.
Yeah.
But I've never really gotten around to actually sitting down to learn or even try it.
I think a lot of people are in the same boat.
As you start learning, it might be worth videoing the learning process and putting it up there from a beginner's point of view.
Yeah, well, that's a good point. It's I know it's just when you see people who actually are really good with it, it's pretty crazy to watch.
Yeah. So there's a guy here he's down at his if you look him up, it's Rich Boy J on YouTube, and he's really good with LDD, and he built one of the big new walkers, and I want to say the piece count is like 15,000 pieces or something like that. It's crazy. It's like 3 feet tall. It is an insane build.
So is he selling the instructions for that, or is it just like a little project he done for himself?
Well, he's doing it for a couple different shows that he's going to take it to. They're doing a crate mock, but yeah, he is. I think he said in one of his streams that he was going to do a PDF instructions and part list for it. He needed to clean it up a little bit, but
yeah, okay.
But that's kind of like one of those builds though that's going to cost several $1,000 to do. It's
a few grand.
So Iceberg, he's building the Ghost right now, the UCS Ghost.
Yeah.
I don't know the exact dollar amount, but just looking at the parts and everything, it's got to be a couple grand.
Oh, so did Berg get sort of custom through somebody, did he, or is it his own that he's doing?
The instructions, they sell them on BrickVault. So if you go to brickvault.com or even on YouTube, they have a show.
And then you spend a few months sort of just hunting all the parts down for it.
Yeah, a lot of Bricklink orders.
Shit, man.
Yeah. I built a spire.
Look at that. So is that's going to go on top of the tower, is it?
This is going to go on top of a different tower.
But even looking that, Jay's like the look how parts heavy that Dallas. Look how parts heavy it is. Look at all the little all those little sort of the 2x2 slopes with the studs on top. Look how many there are. Yeah. All gold.
Yeah, I'm impressed by that. That's really cool, man. That is really cool.
Well, the inside of it.
How long did you put together?
I just put it together while we were chatting.
Wow. Just casually throw it.
I've put this together while we've been chatting.
Yeah, I was just looking, guys. This is what I've put together while we've been chatting. Oh yeah, we're definitely on the same page. I'm actually pretty excited because I'm actually really excited because this is sort of like do you know how I've been doing the jet ski shots on the water? Yep. Well, this is like I only just realised this is like the bottom half of a plane fuselage, like the bottom section of the nose that they use on a lot of those city planes. So it's actually a really big jet ski. It would be 2 studs wider than all the other ones and a lot longer. So you'd almost say it's like a full size sort of little jet boat.
Right.
So
it's like
so it means new photos.
I love new photos.
Yes. Well.
So do I. What state are you
in? Maryland.
Maryland. Is that in Central USA?
East Coast. It's right outside Washington, D.C.
Oh, very nice.
You're still covered in snow pretty well, aren't you, Jase?
The other day got up to like 50 degrees, so a lot of it melted off. Like in all the shaded areas, there's still quite a bit of snow.
Oh, okay.
Have you seen?
So even
go ahead.
No, so even though it snows, what it'll still get up to what 50? That'd be about what 18, 19 degrees Celsius.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's pretty warm.
Yep.
No, that's Fahrenheit. He'd be talking Fahrenheit, wouldn't he?
Yeah, no. If he said 50 degrees Fahrenheit, so that's about 17, 18 degrees Celsius, I think.
Oh yeah. Sorry, man. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So
have you seen the new Black Panther?
Yeah, well, I've seen it.
Okay, so you know the train that goes through the mine and everything?
Yeah.
So I'm doing for our log display at Brick Fair, Virginia this year, I'm doing the elevated train. And I want to figure out how to, I need to find some like movie art or something for that so I can basically build that, because you know how it had those arms that came up?
Yeah.
So
that'd probably be the easy part, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that'll be the easy part. I just want to like get an idea though. I want to like find some pictures of the train because that's what I want to build.
Okay. I'm gonna have a look. I've got like a massive like hardcover Black Panther comic with like all the old Black Panther comics, but I don't think it'd be the same in the comic.
Yeah, maybe not. I don't know. So this is a section of the track.
Is that the track?
Yeah.
Awesome. Look at that.
These are going to be what is going to hold up those bars. These will be like every probably like 16 studs. So I'll put more in.
Yeah. So do you remember what the actual train was called?
I don't. I need to go see the movie again, or I'm hoping they come out with they usually come out with those books.
Like the yeah, it'd be probably wouldn't hurt going on like the Marvel Cinematic Universe Reddit and putting a post on the forum there. Someone would probably be able to tell you pretty quick, I'd say.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I'd say so. I'd say so anyway. There's usually a fair few experts on the old Reddit.
So has Dave gotten moved?
Man, I think his place just sold. So I think I was talking to him this Savi, and I think they've got to build their new house on the block of land that they've just bought.
Okay.
So I think they're going to have to sort of like rent for a little while they're waiting for their build to happen. So I'd say he'd still be a while off moving into his new place.
Oh, so he's got to like box up all of that for a while, like all the stuff.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Holy cow.
So it's when you think of it like that, like there's a fair bit of work involved in sort of moving from a house where you've been for a long time, going to a rental, then sort of going from the rental into your sort of your.
I would be scared to move right now.
You would be. It'd give me. I was going to say it's giving me anxiety thinking about it.
Yeah.
Imagine packing all that shit.
No,
it was bad enough just with my like reasonably small Lego collection. Like I think I fit it all into about five sort of big tubs, like say sort of like 3 foot by 2 foot tubs.
I've got a little over 1,800 square feet of Lego, and I'm out of space.
1,800 square feet.
Yeah. Because I'm in the basement. And so not only am I'm downstairs, so all this shit would have to be carried upstairs. It's a lot of
that I was going to say, man, that's a huge area, isn't it?
Yeah, you definitely get a workout in climbing steps all damn day.
Let alone just having to box it all up. Does your city, how it is inside there, does it, like, it's all modular though? You'll be able to sort of get it apart pretty easy and keep it neat?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd just buy like a ton of totes or get up a ton of boxes.
Yeah, okay. Just wrap it all up.
Yeah.
Do you guys do that like they do here in Australia when they're transporting for shows? They sort of like glad wrap everything?
Yep. Yeah, it's the easiest way to keep everything together.
Yeah. I never thought of it until I seen Cherie do it at her show, wrapping up all of her Micropolis stuff.
Yeah.
Holds it all together nice.
So I do that, and then I also stuff from Amazon. I save all those air bubbles, the packing material that they use.
Yeah, like the little the little pillows.
Yeah, well, I don't use those styrofoam peanuts. I hate those things. But yeah, the pillows. Yeah, the plastic pillows.
Yeah.
I love those things.
I don't know. I think I mainly just like popping them whenever I get a box of them in it. It's like the like bubble wrap.
Yeah.
With a bigger bang.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I'd love to keep all of those things, but I've just got so much crap as it is. I'd bin them.
Yeah, you do too, Dallas. But your Lego's pretty well consolidated into one room, isn't it? Or two rooms?
It's spread across 3 rooms. But my biggest problem is I've got like 13 RC planes, helicopter, 2 sailing boats, speedboat, 2 off-road cars, 2 on-road drift cars. Like, I got so many hobbies.
Do you keep all your RC stuff? Do you keep it all in pretty well running condition?
Yeah. The only thing that's failed is a lot of my batteries have gone puffy and stuff because I never put them on storage. So the old LiPo doesn't like to be left charged.
So how long do the LiPo batteries usually think? Because I've got the one in my Nerf gun, a big LiPo. Do you have to sort of?
So long as you don't fully charge them and then just put them aside and think, I'm going to use that tomorrow, and then don't use it. If they're about 80%, 50% charged, they like sitting there. But don't leave them fully charged. Fully charged is the worst thing you can do for them.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, that's not too bad then. Yeah. All right. So I don't know why, for some reason, when I'm chatting and building, I just can't. I can see the one or the other. I've either got to be chatting or I've either got to be building, because I've lost like 3. I opened one bag and I lost 3 parts. So I'm like I've it's all good.
One thing I know we should never do is go into competition with Charm City on how much we can put together during the stream.
Can you show us, Jace? Do you have like massive trays sort of out in front of you with all your parts in them, like all your gold parts?
I don't. Basically, they're on the wall behind me.
Oh, okay.
And then there's another wall, and then the wall that is behind my computer and everything over here.
So all your Legos in those, like, nicely organized into those little bins.
Yeah, the majority of it, and then like a lot of the bulk stuff is, hang on,
in boxes.
Don't get motion sickness. Like this.
Oh, geez, look at that. That makes my Lego room look so bad, man.
And then there are more of these white Sterlites drawers and everything that's out underneath the tables under the city.
Oh, okay.
And that's where the bigger stuff is, like the 2x4 bricks, 2x6 brick, like all the brick is.
Yeah, okay. You just sort of grab that as you need it.
Yeah.
It's the way to go. Well, since I've been letting the little fella into sort of just do whatever he wants in there, it's sort of just progressively gone from like everything being built and sort of models and stuff like that, and it's sort of progressively all getting smashed and broken and ending up in just sort of big bins by itself.
But I bet he's having a lot of fun.
Yeah, loads of fun, man. Yeah, loads of fun. It's all getting played with, so ultimately that's sort of what it's about.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely, man. Definitely. You don't want to be like telling him off for doing things where he's just being creative. Like that's good fathering there. Run him up.
So, yeah, well, and he is, man. Like if you could see his little pirate ships and stuff he's building now, and he's even he's like we had him here for a month, and he's gone back to his mum's place now. But even last night, I was just sort of in there looking for something and turn a light, and like just seeing like little minifigs and stuff that he's put together, like these little random sort of little characters he's kind of made up out of like and stuff like that. And you sort of look at it and you like pick it up and you're like, oh, that's kind of cool, and sort of like put it back. I try and keep all that sort of shit together for him.
That'd bring me joy, just seeing that creativity coming out in him, going, oh yeah.
Yeah, it's funny too because like you actually hear him like, well, I'll be sitting in the lounge room and you hear like him having like making a full story, and you sort of go in there and he's got like a big pirate ship built and like another little scene over here, and the only thing I think's rubbed off on him, and it's partly my fault from letting him watch sort of more mature like DC animated movies and stuff like that. Everything's pretty violent, so like there's a lot of like killing and shooting and all that sort of stuff going on with the minifigs.
Yep, I was in Walmart yesterday. I think it's great that he's growing up playing with Lego. So whenever I was in Walmart, it wasn't yesterday, it was Thursday. And when I was like sitting there looking at all these different sets and everything, and like this Marvel set that I wanted to get, there was there's like two boys that ran down the aisle and they were so excited they want to get some Lego, and then their mom was like there and she was just like talking to the kids like crap, just probably not like how you should be talking to people, but anyway, she was like, we're not getting any Lego, they're worthless. And I'm just like, which just goes to show you her ignorance, because there's been like study after study after study that says kids that grow up playing Lego, the majority of them grow up to do something in like construction, engineering, computers, all kinds of things like that. And it's just like, why would you not promote your kids playing with Lego?
But I
using the brain.
You can almost guarantee that mother hands them a tablet or some form of device just to shut them up and take care of them, and rather than just enjoy the Lego. Like they bring it out for every generation, every age group to make it accessible to everyone. And I actually heard a very similar thing at the shops the other day when I was down there. And this kid pointed out a kit that he wanted, and he's like, Mom, I really want that one. And she just turns around and says to him, no, that looks like crap. Why would you want that one? And it's just, that's his choice. It's what he wants. It's what he's attracted to. You can't impose your opinion on him. It's like, that's free will. But yeah, you can't help these people.
Yeah, you can't fix stupid.
No, you can't teach stupid either.
No, you can't.
It's like, and to be honest with you, like I bought Dom a tablet when he was 1, and had like interactive games and stuff like that on it. And now he doesn't even, like when he's at my place, he doesn't even touch the tablet or the phone, even to watch his YouTube. Like he doesn't even watch the YouTube. Like he might watch the odd cartoon in the morning, but he doesn't watch anything, man. Like he just wants to be there, like playing with Lego. Like right from the moment he gets up, he's like, "Oh, Dad, can you turn the light on for me?" Like I've got to get up, make him some breakfast, and make sure the light's on in the Lego room when I leave for work because it's still dark, so he can go in there when he gets up and go in there and sort of play for a bit.
Yeah, that's awesome though.
Yeah.
That's feeding his brain, you know, like giving him extra connections in his brains for that creativity, for opening up everything, rather than just closing him down and giving him a result that all of the games just result to.
Well, it's good. It's good too, man. Like with the photos, like it's like as soon as I pick him up now from his mum's, like he's straight away. He's like, "Oh, Daddy, we could do this as a photo. Like we could do this as a photo," and like getting his little, like getting the minifigs out and sort of sets up a little scene, like with his little ideas for the photos and stuff.
Creative juices are flowing.
Hey.
Now, little man,
the creative right? Juices are flowing.
Hey, yeah. What was that, Jace?
He's in charge of like your leaf blower, right, for your scenes?
Yeah, man, yeah. And just lately too, I put him in charge of, like, he actually takes the photos. So that one of that the Marine, like the Army guy with the camo and the sort of the explosion with the sparks in it, like where he's sort of taking cover behind a rock. He actually took that photo.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
Guys, Aussie Brick Chick is in the chat. I just thought I might mention it to you. Jason Miller, he's already saying it. Yeah. So just thought I'd let you know. Hey, Aussie Brick Chick, how you doing?
Sure. Hey, it's still pretty quiet. Just the three of us or four of us.
Yeah.
That's all good. Having a little build, having a chat.
So later on, I'm meeting up with Iceberg and MD Brick and Cool Kid Bricks and Brick or Treats for breakfast.
So you guys still do like pretty well, like a weekly meet up, or every fortnight or something?
Yep.
Do you go to the same? You go to the same spot for breakfast each time too?
I think they switch it up sometimes. I usually don't get over that way because I've been busy like working or doing other events on Saturdays, so I haven't ever like really been able to, meet up with them very much.
Yep.
So, but I am headed over this morning.
So, like, how far from your place would it be where you got to meet them?
Well, it depends on traffic. It could be like 40 minutes or 3 hours.
Damn.
But on a Saturday morning, probably about 40 minutes away.
Yeah, okay, that's not too bad then.
Yeah.
It's a bit like the next week the Commonwealth Games are about to start, so that's why we're going on holidays, to avoid all the traffic and stuff that's going to cause.
Yeah.
If it's the Commonwealth Games, the US doesn't compete in it, does it? Is that a stupid question?
So probably not.
No, you have to be part of the Commonwealth.
Commonwealth, yeah. Okay.
They got their independence.
All right,
yeah,
so there you go.
Yeah, we fought the British off twice.
Canada, in Europe.
So.
I suppose we're a dirty old convict colony, so.
Yeah. The ones that were sent places that weren't free.
It's look, just give you guys an idea. Look at the first little. I wonder if this. Oh no. No, that'd be the whole thing coming off because it's got the hinge bit. So I wonder if the jet ski, if it's big enough to house the jet ski in it.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
They have to just see.
How many studs long is it?
This one?
Yeah.
It would be, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19. And then if you count these two in the back, it'll be 20 or 21. it'll actually, but because the back actually tapers up, so it will end up being a little bit bigger, I'd say.
Okay. How much bigger is that fuselage of the one you were holding earlier? Jason?
I honestly think they're about the same size.
Yeah, okay, wow.
I think they're actually, like, the front ends almost look just alike too.
Yeah, it's actually a kit I wouldn't mind getting. Like, having another look at it today, I was like, yeah, it is a pretty nice looking helicopter.
You ever notice, like, stuff like that, though? It's like the United States Coast Guard. Like, does other countries not have Coast Guards, or?
Yeah. Yeah, well, it's actually not that far off. Our colours, ours would. What colour, Dallas, would you say ours are? We're a white, yellow, and red, but this sort of yellow like that, and then just a straight red, and then the same white. So pretty similar.
Easily customized.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Well, you could swap out. Wouldn't be that hard to swap out the you just swap out the colours on this. Hang on, what's going on now?
Looking at the picture of what you're building, it's almost, I mean, it is very, very, the front ends are identical.
To the, so,
yeah.
So basically it's just a, they just sort of slapped a few new colours on an old model, and hey, we've got something new for the this line for this year.
Yeah, but I mean, honestly though, a lot of our military, they fly the same helicopters, so
I suppose, yeah.
I mean, they have kind of like small variants and everything, but for the most part, you're either going to fly, like the Navy and Marine Corps have the CH-53, the Super Sea Stallions, which is what the police helicopter is modeled off of.
Oh, that's what this chopper's modeled off?
Kinda, yeah. Which I don't think, though, our Coast Guard has any of those, to my knowledge. I thought the Coast Guard mainly just flew the British Dolphins.
Yeah. What? Do you know what sort of choppers the Surf Lifesavers have, Dallas? I don't think I've ever really seen a bigger. I think there's bigger rescue choppers that would like go out to like oil rigs and stuff like that.
I think it's a Bell designed helicopter.
A Bell? Yeah, it is. Yeah, that sounds about right.
I'm 100% sure of that. But they're definitely a sweet looking chopper. They're run by Westpac, the banking institution.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
don't have them run by.
Is it? It's sort of like a group effort between sort of like private and public funding, though, isn't it?
Yeah, they have volunteer pilots which actually pilot them.
Really?
Yeah, and Westpac funds the maintenance, and they fund the fuel and stuff like that, and they have paramedics on board.
So, what all those chopper pilots that do all the flights for the go to car crashes and stuff like that, they're volunteers.
Yeah, they're volunteer pilots.
No kidding! Wow.
Jesus.
Yeah.
But surely some of them must get paid too, though.
No, as far as I know, they're all volunteers. Like, they literally just do it out of the goodness of their heart doing that. And it's quite amazing.
Yeah,
Jesus, man, that's crazy. That's crazy. Hey?
Do they have regular jobs then and just volunteer on the side, or?
Yeah, they should, you'd think they'd have to, wouldn't they?
They're a lot of them they're all commercial pilots, and they just volunteer their time.
Oh, okay. Because like during the summer and stuff like that, like it's pretty much a full time gig, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. You see him flying a lot.
What do we got here?
But there definitely is some amazing people in this world for what they do for just people that they don't know, you know?
Yeah, no kidding.
I think I know did you hear on the news on the coast that the beaches are going to be patrolled from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. every night, like every day for the next sort of 2.5 weeks. There's just about 24/7. They're going to have people on the beach, and they've brought in all these new laws where we are too, that like the water police can sort of pull over boats around the venues and just search them without a warrant. Same as police as well. Like police don't need any sort of warrant or anything. They can just sort of pull you up and just sort of ask to and just search you.
Are you guys having a lot of problems, or?
Oh, they're just really scared about not scared, but just taking extra precautions for security and stuff, I guess.
Well, they've actually changed the regulations for flying as well, all around the Gold Coast, because if we're flying out of Beachmont or Canungra paragliding, they've imposed extra height restrictions and everything like that on us too.
Oh, okay.
So it's literally even paragliders are being affected by it.
Yeah. Crazy.
So you'd think that'd be the last thing that they'd be worried about, someone cruising around with a fabric wing.
In a paraglider.
Yeah.
In basically a big parachute. It's
Yeah.
What was I going to say? Jason, in the Esplanade.
You're right.
No, I was just saying that, like at the Esplanade in Surfers Paradise, they spent about $2 or $3 million installing like at the beachfront. So they've got like an Esplanade that runs through, and like Surfers Paradise is like the main sort of party precinct. They spent about $3 million setting up retractable bollards in the road. So just at the hit of a button, these like big bollards sort of come up and like block off the road from each end.
Yeah, we have those everywhere here.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. So whenever I used to be in the Navy, there's a couple sailors. I guess they forgot their IDs or something, so they thought it would be smart to just run the gate and get back on base because they left their IDs on base. And ran through, and if you know how the military bases, there's kind of it's like a double checkpoint there at the gates. So where you check your IDs and everything, and then there's like another set where all the bollards are, the pop-ups.
Yeah, okay.
They ran past the gate guard, man. He hit a button and those things popped up, and they were driving like a Ford Taurus, and it literally turned into an accordion. It just totally, it was crazy. Like they put the picture out. It was so, I mean, the guys both went ejected right out through the windshields, everything. They didn't die, but they were in bad shape.
Jesus, man.
Just to see this, and it didn't even.
There's videos.
It didn't dent him at all.
There's videos on YouTube over in Britain. They've got them, and they have like their bus accesses, and these people try to come through us, and the things just come flying up and just take their cars out.
Yeah.
So what they go in and out of the ground like basically like instantaneously. Like there's no sort of like they're not hydraulically. They're sort of like loaded. So it's not like hydraulics sort of have to push it up.
They are hydraulic, but they go up in like seconds, not like a normal hydraulic arm or something. I mean, they can pop up really fast.
Oh, okay. So they're probably sort of sitting under load the whole time.
Yeah.
So they just hit it and it just goes bang.
It's almost like it sucks it down under hydraulics, and it's like a spring-loaded with just a release valve, and it just allows the fluid to go, and the spring just launches these things out of the ground. I don't know how they've made them go so fast, but they come up quick.
Yeah. So we just had a woman here 2 weeks ago. She tried to like run the Secret Service gate and get into the White House grounds, and they nailed her. Yeah, her minivan was destroyed. Like the whole front end was just like caved in to the front seat.
Was she crazy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was a few sandwiches shy of picnics, so.
Yeah, I was going to say, usually when that sort of stuff happens, they're usually loonies, aren't they? Have you guys seen these? I've never seen this piece before. Have you seen these?
Yeah, those.
Is that like a track?
Yeah, I think the first thing they came out on was the new, it was 2015, 2014. There's a city set, like a city tram.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think they come in 3 colors. Yeah, orange, and then white and LBG, light bluish gray.
Oh, okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. So is it just straights, or do they have curves and stuff as well?
No, just straights.
Just straights. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, and the only thing I've seen it in is the 1x8 so far. Like usually those the rail pieces will come in a 1x8 or a 1x2.
Yep. I just for that I suppose I'm trying to think what part they remind me of.
Well, there's another one that's not out so far. It's like a pure rail. So these are like, this is kind of like a 2x8 rail, and the others are 1x8 rails.
Well, that's the part I'm thinking of then. They have them in like on the city police station in the like for the roller door to go up and down in the sides. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. Do. It's I'd say this thing, it's going to be like that, the Jungle Explorer's plane. It's going to be like just a lot of pieces just going into sort of the basic frame of the cockpit and all that. It's like just sturdy as.
Did you get all the jungle sets? Yeah,
I did, man. Yeah.
The only reason I wanted them was for the animals.
Well, it's the different panthers are pretty cool. Well, I guess you got a panther, a leopard, a tiger, or two tigers, a panther, and a leopard.
Yeah. So I ordered these just directly from Lego. So they're still in the plastic. I haven't even opened some of these yet. So there's the cheetah or the jaguar or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Here's the Black Panther.
Yeah, I've got him.
And then we got the tiger.
They're actually really nicely printed, like models, man. Like they're actually really nice.
And then I also ordered for the Mountain Police the new cougar or mountain lion.
Yeah, okay.
And
then the bear, yep. The black bear. That's cool too.
So you said you ordered them from Lego. Was that just like the Lego.com website? Are they available there?
Yeah, so there's 2 areas on the Shop Lego website. So if you go under, I think it's brick. Let me pull it up real quick. Yeah, so if you choose the bricks option, on the site, you have like pick a brick or replacement parts. Click on replacement parts, and then you'll just and from there you'll like basically click on buy new parts. And what you can do, there's two sections. You can either enter in the part number or the set number, and I think the set number is kind of the easiest. That way you don't have to go searching for the part number. And then you just scroll down to whatever part is in that set, and then you're going to order them. So I know the animals, it took a while to get the animals because they kept selling out really fast. But you just got to be persistent, and as soon as like a set like is released and everything, really watch it. If you're like one of the first people on there, you can grab all the parts you want. But it's kind of like the roller coaster track. In the Mind, Joker, yeah. So those went really fast. But
I was gonna say,
yeah, I was able to get some, and so this is what it looks like.
Awesome.
So it's 16 studs long, and I didn't get it for a roller coaster. I'm actually going to use it as a wall support, kind of a decorative, functional element.
Yeah. But are you expecting to see sort of a big roller coaster or MOX using that track at sort of the next show?
Yeah. I mean, they wouldn't have came out in 2 colors and in those sets. I mean, yeah, they're absolutely going to do it, because I also think, Lego pays attention to what's going on. And
yeah, definitely.
So there was the Cyclone, or it's kind of like a Lego compatible set that I know they had it at Brick Fair. They were selling them, and they actually sold out last year.
Oh, okay.
It's a giant roller coaster.
4D Bricks?
What's that?
Is that 4D Bricks brand?
No, that's a different company that makes those. That's actually 4D Bricks.
That's a different one again?
Yeah, if you look up it's hang on, let me find.
Because I was either thinking about getting 4D Bricks roller coaster or or the, what's it called? There's another one. Brick Coaster. Brickcoaster.com.
Yep. If you look up CDX Cyclone is what it is.
CDX. Okay.
CDXblocks.com.
Oh yeah, I think Brickstar did a video on those ones.
Yeah, he bought I want to say he bought 4 or 5 of those. He's a roller coaster fanatic, so.
Yeah, I seen his first haul because he got the one from when it was on a FundMe site. He got that one sent, and then I seen him open up 2 boxes, and he had 10 of those roller coasters. I was what the hell?
I knew he had a bunch. So there is a smaller roller coaster coming out this fall, and it's under the Creator line, and it's supposed to be a pirate-themed roller coaster.
Yeah, okay.
And I think it's going to go right along with their amusement parks, like the Fairground Mixer, the Ferris wheel, the carousel.
I was going to say, what about this? This one's pretty. Yeah. Where are you? You got the Friends one. It actually you could actually make it. I don't know I think you'd have to put weights in it for it to work, but it actually does roll by itself, on the sort of the down slope. Not very well. Hey,
I was thinking about getting a few of those kits for the roller coaster, but see on the uphills, it has it flattens out every time on the uphill. It doesn't have just a kink and then straight uphill runs. It has to flatten out each time. So
it has to flatten out so that the track, because you need sort of a horizontal bit for the track to connect into for it to work. You know what I mean? It has to be flat. It has to be flat on the joint for it to work. See how? So you need that little flat bit as it comes up.
Yeah, so they have to flatten out each time.
Yeah, for the bits to go, the joint like sort of like a little dovetail kind of joint that won't. I don't know. I'm sure you could find some way around it, but
that'd be where they're connecting the supports to that as well. So it's the only way that you can connect a support. Otherwise, it'd be on a 45-degree angle, wouldn't it?
Yeah. But still, though, if you put sort of like 2 or 3 or even 4 of this set, you could still make a pretty rad coaster. I think you'd just have to like put some sort of weight in the actual little cart, so you could sort of get it up to a certain point, then let it go, and like maybe under its own steam, it would kind of roll through the track. Oh man!
Hey, Billsy's in the chat.
Yeah, he said he was, man. Is he saying hello?
Yeah.
Hey, Billsy.
Oh, Billsy. What do we got here? It's, it'll probably, once a few more people sort of know it's, no, you're going to do it, man, it'll be all good.
Yep. Well, hey, I got to get ready to go to breakfast, so I'm going to have to run here in a second.
Yeah, man, all good. We just sort of, how long have we been going for anyway now?
A little over an hour.
Yeah, sweet. Well, like you said, too, at least you know everything works now too. This week, do a bit of a tester, and then next week you can have Basil Brix's tour and stuff.
Does Billsy have like a new dog? Or?
Yeah, I think so. Well, what's he saying?
He had come on the cam, but he has a new pup sleeping, and he doesn't want to wake her.
Yes. No, I didn't know, man. He said something about it before. I haven't seen it. He hasn't put any pictures up yet. I don't know. Well, he might have. I haven't had a look.
All right. Well, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and end this, and
man.
Chat with you guys later.
All right, Jace. Cheers, man.
All right. Have a good night.
Really nice to meet you, Jace, and thanks for having us on too, man. Much appreciated.
We'll do it next weekend again.
Sounds good, man.
Sounds good. Enjoy your breakfast.
Yep.